Bang bang. Bang bang bang. Bang. Bang 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 bang. King Bumpervelly Johnson, World's Strongest Hustler, Bang Bang TV, CEO. I be watching some other whack niggas sometimes, so I let me get on here too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now what's good though? What's up? Bang Bang TV, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for everybody who watched the last joint I did. Go check out the last one I did talking about the kid from Queens that Pac couldn't beat. I'm gonna change some. I mean, if the captions ain't catching your eye, I'm gonna change the captions around to catch the eye. I'm gonna start doing that more. But you know what I'm saying. This one I ain't gonna be too long on this one. Pause. I'm gonna be in and out on this one right here. I was watching and I don't know why I can't see the people who tune in. That's another thing. All right, make sure everything is visible. I want to make sure I could see because I never could see who. I can't. I hate the fact that I can't see who be tapping in. I can't see niggas' names so I could shout them out just in case they tap in or whatever. I don't like that, but it's all good though. Anyway, so I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. Get up out of here real fast. So I was watching the Math Hoffa joint, right? I was watching the Math Hoffa joint. I was watching the clip they got with Young Guru. Shout out to Young Guru. Young Guru is a part of Rock Nation. Um, Producer. He made a lot of dope beats for them as well, for Jay as well, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he's on the Math Hoffa show, and we was talking about they was talking about Jay Z like doing one takes and um rhyming without a pen and basically doing songs in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And people don't be believing it. I think a lot of people don't believe it. Two things like I said I'm on here to talk about that situation. I'm gonna talk about the first one. We're gonna go into the other part. So a lot of people don't be believing that Jay can write rhymes in his mind. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he said when he was doing um it was either Hard Knock Life. I don't know if it was Blueprint One. It might have been Hard Knock Life. I feel like it was Hard Knock Life. I feel like he said he wrote the whole album in his head riding around Brooklyn. And he wrote the whole album in his head. I remember that. I remember that clear as day. So Jay been saying since um he been saying it in the '90s, since the '90s, how he organizes his rhyme flow. So that was a thing that really, it wasn't like a big thing that was like a push for Jay Z, but that was one of the things that when they talked about Jay Z, that some people would bring up the fact that he didn't write rhymes. He just never wrote rhymes. I guess I'm not gonna say he never did. I don't know the whole backdrop. I can't remember the whole backdrop of why he doesn't write rhymes or how, but he constructs them in his head. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? A lot of niggas don't. You have to be a rapper. You have to be a rapper, and you have to know rappers that do stuff like this. Now, what we're not talking about. See, this is what this. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is how nigga. This is how my guy Lil Wayne kind of changed the game, but it wasn't the same thing as what Jay was doing. So remember, Wayne was like, "I don't write rhymes. I don't write nothing. I don't write nothing." Right? And here's what he does. Because you have the studio, like I said, a rapper like me, when I was rapping, I still rap now. A rapper like me, I would write my rhymes in the crib because I don't have a studio in my crib. So I would write my rhymes in my crib, right? Make sure I learn the songs, and of course, keep a notebook with me and all that. But make sure I at least know the songs and how they're structured and how I'm gonna say them. Not go to the studio and learn the song at the studio. Know the song now, so when I go to the studio for studio time, I can knock it out. With them having access to the studio in their cribs and all that stuff, I don't really got to sit down and write nothing. I can come up with it on the spot. I can come up with if I can come up with three, you know what I mean? Keep coming up with three. You come up with it until you add a 16. That's what Wayne does. He says some bars, he stops, he punches in some bars, he stops, he punches in some, you know what I mean, until it's a 16, it's a whole 16 or a 24, whatever he's trying to do, whatever the mission is, you feel me? In Jay-Z's case, he's literally structuring his bars in his head and he's adding on bars on top of it, right? Now, once again, I ain't know, but I'm a regular guy, man. You know what I mean? I know a few people. I know a couple of people. Shout out to motherfucking Zeke Black. Shout out to motherfucking Sub Zero DVD. Shout out to motherfucking Doggy Diamonds. I didn't shout him my last time. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds, Sub Zero. Um, Shout out to Gene Dill. I don't know him personally, but shout out to Gene Dill. Zeke Black. I think I named all the guys that I really fuck with on these platforms. And so shout out to and the God Iron Sheik. Shout out to Iron Sheik. Go check his show out as well. Shout out to the guy Iron Sheik. Um, yeah, I ain't nobody, but I'm from the Bronx, and I told you I had a friend, this Dominican kid, right? And we used to both rap, right? He was nice. He was nice. We both was nice. I can fuck with him when it came to freestyling, and I could fuck with him when it came to songs. But when it came to writing songs, when it came to structuring a song, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when I seen this kid do this, I'm telling him about Jay-Z doing this. And he's like, word, Jay-Z really does that? I'm like, yeah, Jay-Z does that. I feel like he told me Busta Rhymes does it as well. So I think that's why if you watch that clip with Young Guru, Math Hoffa, I forgot the other brother's name with the dreadlocks. And Math was like, yeah, because you're sitting with a rapper that does that. I think Busta Rhymes does the same thing a little bit, but don't quote me on it. But I felt like I've heard that before, that Busta doesn't write his rhymes anymore neither. He kind of just structures them almost the same way. Mm. So this guy I had my partner, my rap partner. I'd be like, yo, son, we gotta write rhymes. Like, I'm gonna come to your crib, I'm gonna bring the beat, or I'm gonna come to your crib, because this is early '90s. It wasn't but so many instrumentals back then. I keep it real with you, niggas wasn't having that many instrumentals. I'm gonna go to your crib. We gonna write. That's what I was used to doing. Niggas go to each other's crib, niggas write rhymes, sit in the same room, smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a blunt and all that, and then they be good. You know what I'm saying? So, um, we be smoking and writing and shit. I be writing, and he'll try to write. And the nigga, I remember one day the nigga looked at me and said, "Yo, I can't write rhymes, bro." I was like, "What you mean?" I said, "I just can't do it like that." It frustrated him. He was frustrated. It was like he really wanted to try to write the rhymes. He really wanted to. Like, he really put something on paper. But at the end of the day, the shit just didn't pan out. You know what I'm saying? Shit just didn't pan out. So at the end of the day, right? He's like, he would come to me, he would say, let me show you exactly how my man would do it. This is why I said when Jay said he does it, so Jay might be more advanced in it because he might have been doing this for a really long time, to the point where he can write his rhymes. He can write the whole verse. I tried it. It doesn't work for me. I tried it. But anyway, in Jay's mind, he could write a verse in his mind. He could write the 16, verse 16 in his mind. And I think he said, Guru said he asked questions like, how this word sound, like, he asked some little stuff. So let me just really go back through the whole thing, the reason why I'm talking about this. Guru had said on Math Hoffa's show that Jay-Z was watching a video, right? He said he didn't like his hat. He got up, went in the booth, laid down I forgot what song, and came back in time to watch the rest of the video. So niggas is like, nah, fuck out of here. Like, so he watched the video, a little bit of the video. A video is usually 3 minutes. I guess the math that they did was the video had to be at least 5 minutes. Like the video had to be 5 minutes in order for him to go and spit his verse and come back in enough time to watch the rest of the video. And it sounds crazy. And then he's like, he don't like telling the story because niggas think he's crazy. But when you listen to Clark Kent's story, he also said he sat with Big, right? Didn't he say it? He sat with Big. The beat came on. Jay did some mumble shit real fast and was like, all right, I'm ready. And went in the booth and knocked out his verse for Brooklyn's Finest. So this is something that this guy does. And once again, I've seen old interviews with Jay Ben saying he doesn't write rhymes. So I could believe it by now. I can really believe it, right? But it just goes back to this kid. I have to. Only reason I'm telling you this, I'm saying this and bringing this kid because it's possible. So what my friend used to do is used to come to me, right? He'll spit me, like I feel like he'll spit 4 bars, right? I think it would spit. I don't think it would be 3 because it wouldn't be that short. It'd be like 4. I really always want to say 8, but it'd be like a cool 4, right? It'd be like 4. It'd be like 4, right? Because he'll spit it and laugh like, yeah, I gotta finish it. You know what I'm saying? So he'll spit it, and I'd be like, oh, all right, okay, whoo, that's gonna be crazy, right? Nigga, ladies and gentlemen, we can go smoke a blunt, be in the same place, smoke a blunt, right? And we could be around people smoking blunts. All kind of Bronx back in the 90s was fun. Like you get in a building, you go in somewhere, you might see a man in there already smoking blunts. They got more weed. You got weed. You know what I mean? You got smoking another blunt. So we could do a whole session, do all that, laugh, everything. Come out the building, right? And he'll be like, yo, I got this shit. Watch this. He'll spit the bars, right? And I'd be like, I heard that already. He'd be like, no, wait. And then he'll spit it. But now he got 3 more bars to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see what you do. I'm going to just shorten it out. Before the end of the day, he has a 16. Before the day's over, literally at least in the morning time, like on the wake up, I go wake the nigga up, we go smoke a blunt, and come outside. He has the rest of the 16. When we start in our day, he has a whole verse that he wrote in his head. I've watched this kid do it. And then the verse will be on point. He knows when he wants to say the special stuff he wants to say. Like, so it's not, I'm saying I've seen it with my eyes. That some people have good memories like that. Some people have really good memories. Remember, Jay doesn't do drugs. Remember, Jay is not a weed smoker. Jay is not like a drinker. And I keep it real with you. Maybe he smokes weed now a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? More than usual. He smokes weed now. And maybe he has a little more drinks than usual because he's older and he's not really a full-time rapper. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, he wasn't a smoker or a drinker like that. So to remember stuff like that, maybe his memory was fucking amazing. Amazing because, you know, I don't know. Once again, I couldn't tell you the reason why he doesn't write the rhymes. But do I believe that Jay-Z can do a verse right then and there in one take? Yeah, Cam said it. Cam even said it like, yo, bro, he went in there, he heard the beat, and then he went and spit his verse. Cam said it. So this is something that this guy's been doing for a very long time. So to question it, that's one skill I would never question on Jay-Z. It's a talent to do that. Everybody can't do it. The thing that Wayne is doing is not the thing that Jay is doing. So we're going to say that now. The thing that Wayne is doing with the 8 bars and niggas be like, yeah, I don't write rhymes. It's not the same thing that Jay-Z is actually structuring rhymes into his head. He said it. Look it up. Look it up. Jay-Z, I think it's either the Hard Knock Life album or the Blueprint album. I want to say the Hard Knock Life album that he drove around in a Bentley or in a it wasn't the Maybach back then. So I think it was the Bentley. The Bentley was popping. He said he drove around the Bentley or he drove around. I feel like he said the Bentley, or he drove around in the Benz. He drove around. I know. Remember, he said he drove around Brooklyn, and he came up with the whole Hard Knock Life album. For me, I'm a '90s nigga. I watched. I'm gonna say. I keep saying it. I've watched the interviews. I believe it. Every story that I've heard about Jay-Z was always something like he went in there and knocked it out really quick. There's people that got good memories like that. Like it's you kids. We're not gonna say no. I think I will call him one take Hove. Niggas been saying that. Where did it came from? Somewhere, right? One take Hove. Y'all not shocked at the Biggie Small story that Biggie had to take 2 months to write his verse versus Jay writing his verse in that 5 minute time frame. It's like you saying, let's do a song. You like, all right, let's go right now. And he goes right now. Like he's gonna do the song right now. Like the verse right now. Like as I'm talking to you, I'm writing the verse. Like, yeah. Just chilling, walking around. The nigga said the nigga said Jay could do some of the he said Jay could come in. See, but they were saying that about Biggie. Why did that story change? It felt like the story about Big changed. So now Big don't not write rhymes anymore. I'm lost. I thought it was Big that didn't write the rhymes. Huh? Isn't that what we all heard? I thought Big. Who said that? Who said it? I'm gonna tell you who said it. It was either pardon me, y'all. It was either Easy Mo B, that's his name, that's the brother name, Easy Mo B, or I think it was Easy Mo. One of them niggas said Big would be in the studio and he'd be chilling and talking and smoking and bullshitting, the beat playing, and he was like, yo, Big, what's up, man? He's like, nah, I'm ready. And we'll go in the booth and do the same thing. So does Big not do that? Or after Big met Jay started doing that? Like, I thought Big did it, and then I thought Jay did the same thing. I thought the story was, I thought, I thought the story was the first time that they met, they both got in the studio. See how people do stuff for, see how people do? I don't know if Dame told the story or Irv told the story, but the story was like, they got together, they both looked at each other, because I know that Clark or one of them said that they seen each other and they was like laughing and kind of laughing. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought they were laughing because they knew each other. You know what I mean? It's the first time they got to really see each other. And they knew each other. But um I thought they said that they both sat in the room and they looked at each other, and I think he said, you need a pen, or you need a pad, or you need a pen, or Jay asked Big if he needed a pen or a pad or something, and he gave him the pad, and Big was like, no doubt. And I think he said Big broke weed on the pad, and then some shit. It was, what happened to that story, man? I'm not making this story up. This story's out. I've watched this story more than once. It's somewhere online. You can look it up. Either Irv or Dame Dash said that Big took the pad and because I don't think it was Puff. I know it wasn't Puff. Puff and the that I know this was on a Puff story. Puff don't tell them kind of stories. I noticed that. I don't remember him telling this story. It's either between Dame Dash and Irv, and he said Big took the pad and was chilling and broke the weed up on the pad, and then he said they both went in there and laid their verses down without no writing. I guess what it was. Man, listen. People change stories how they want to change history. Now it's it took Big 2 months to write his verse for Brooklyn's Finest. And he didn't say, because now mind you, he didn't say it took him 2 months like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He took it home with him, and I guess he said they was touring. They was doing some kind of touring. So because they was touring, he didn't have time to just go lay his verse down. He toured, and when he finished touring, as soon as he came back, he knocked out his verse. But he didn't lay his verse down that day like Jay did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened. I thought Big didn't have to. I thought Big didn't have to write shit down. That's what I thought niggas said. I could have swore I remember that being said by um I thought I could have swore what happened. My phone fell, kitty kitty. I could have swore that was said, but you know, people say whatever they want to say now. But as far as Jay writing his rhymes in his mind, I could believe it, fam. I think he's been doing it for a long time. He been rapping since like Big Daddy Kane era and all that stuff. I think you get to a point where you can get that nice. You know what I mean? Me personally, I need a crutch. So I could kind of remember my rhymes, but I feel like I can't, so I will bring the book with me. Mind you, if I have the book, then I open the book. I just need to look at the paper to see the words. You know what I'm saying? Like to look at the actual words, so I can know what I'm to know. So I can just have to recognize the words, so I already know what I'm gonna say. So a lot of people have different attack methods. You don't have to do it like Jay because Jay is not writing rhymes, so you don't have to write rhymes. That's not the. Everybody has their way, and there's other people that can write in their head, and they might not even do it the same way Jay does it. Like I said, like Wayne. Once again, I'm not knocking Wayne for what he does. He just does it a different way. He chills. He smokes his blunt. He tries to come away, and he probably does it faster. He does it faster than the average. Like especially when you know what you. I feel like for a lot of my up and coming artists that be watching this, I just feel like once you get your sound and you know that people is fucking with what you saying, I think it makes your rhymes easier to write. You write them faster. You can write them quicker now because you already know they feeling what you saying. So they're already listening to you. You don't have to get it right. You don't have to get your voice right. You don't got to deliver it a certain way. You could just do you once they know who you are. Hence, before that, you doing your mixtape, you trying to figure out your sound and you trying to find out how you trying to do shit. And then, you know, one day a song pops that they like, and you know how it goes. You know how it goes, this music shit. Like Lil Baby had said. He had said that, you know, he was doing these songs and he did a song, I think, with Gunna or somebody. He figured out this flow and he kept that same flow going, and it's been working for him. You know what I mean? Even though he was laying out music already and putting shit out, he found something that worked for him. You know what I mean? So it's not amazing. Don't be amazed. It's not like I'm not dissing it at all. Niggas just don't be want to believe that Jay-Z can do that. I'm here to tell you, like, yeah, there's a lot of people with real good memories that could really pull that move. I seen it. Told you, shout out to my guy El Mattis. I don't know where he at in the Bronx. I don't know what's going on, but wherever he at, that's the only guy I seen do that. Write the rhymes in his head, write 3 bars to 4 bars in his mind. Come to me an hour later, 2 hours later. If I don't see him, maybe shit. If I don't see him, if I see him in the morning and don't see him all evening, by the time I see him, that rhyme is wrote. It's already written in his head. He might either do a second verse. He might just, you know what I'm saying? Like, or he's on to the next song. It's crazy. It's so crazy. And then when we go perform or go do shit, he got all these verses. Freestyle, we didn't even have to freestyle because he had so many verses, but then he was still freestyle. So once again, Young Guru, I believe Young Guru what he says because the story's been validated through a lot of art, down to Cameron, through a lot of artists that validated that Jay-Z he writes without a pen. He's the ghost that don't write. Whatever that line is, he says Jay-Z does have that on lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to believe it, y'all. My guys in other countries who don't believe that his brain power is like that. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't do cocaine, doesn't smoke weed. He doesn't do any of that. Like I said, older Jay probably now, he might smoke a spliff and, you know, chill a little bit, get a little nice, not get high, get nice. Because he smoked weed with Big. That's what I'm saying. It's the same story. Like, what happened to him smoking weed with Big and laughing and going to his room and I don't understand what happened. I don't know. I'm not on here too long. I'm about to be up all fair because I got things to do. World's Strongest Hustlers, what they call me. Bang Bang TV is the motherfucking station you watching. Go check out my last joint talking about Nas and how he had the best album. I might just change the caption, just put it was written as the best album, and then see where it goes from there. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. Go watch it. Go watch the shout out to Math High for Young Guru. Shout out to that whole Expert Opinion Show. That show is fire. I really watch it a lot because I got a lot of OGs on there that be talking about the stuff from my era that I be want to know. You know what I'm saying? So, as do my job, you know what I mean? I got to pay attention. And just in case y'all didn't watch it, let the people know what was going down. But people don't be believing that Jay-Z is that. Jay-Z is nice. He's not like he's whack. He's never been a whack rapper. He's always been dope. He's always had clever bars. He's always smart with his wordplay. So, and like I said, rapping from, once again, if you was rapping in, you don't think by now, like even I be saying like, damn, I'm getting older. When I would try to rap, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, I'm older, but it's easy. It feels too easy. But look how long I've been writing and rapping. It should be easy by now. It should be like jumping rope, riding bikes. Like, so I could imagine hit level he be on, like, with the wordplay and thinking and, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm all for this, man. Watch this, share this, subscribe. You're talking to Mr. Bang Bang fucking TV. Stop playing with me, man. Get your information right. Stop horsing around. I got another one for you. I'm gonna be back. Maybe today I'm gonna be back with another one. I got some other, I got like 3 more topics I want to talk about. Stay tuned in, stay locked into the station, man. So go watch the other stuff. Y'all be horsing around. I be watching y'all. All y'all do is be subscribed, man. All my subscribers, man. I love y'all. Bang, bang with me. Fuck with the other stuff. Go watch other stuff. Stop being lazy. It's not just about Alpo. I always say this when I get on here. Leave Alpo. Now he gone. Y'all still be, fuck Alpo. And niggas be, fuck, listen. Watch other stuff, man. Y'all can't be, stop throwing rocks and hiding. He's already dead. Like, y'all had all the time in the world to find him, find his page, to call him all kinds of stuff. And y'all still talking crazy now. But it's dope because a lot of people don't know the story. So they still watching the clips and all that that's on my page. So I appreciate y'all watching the clips. I thank y'all. But watch other stuff, man. There's other stuff that's going on in the world other than Alpo and what he did in 82. You know what I mean? All right. I'm out. Peace. Bang, 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 bang.